Hey everybody, it's Wednesday, which means it's lesson day for me and for you. If you're watching this on a Thursday, well then welcome to yesterday. So today I'm going to cover 4 different drum groups from the band Yes, which is one of my favorite bands of all time. The album Close to the Edge is one of my top 3 or 5 albums of all time. And the drummer Bill Bruford is hugely influential on my playing and a very unique player. So the thing with the Bruford's playing is that he often plays not just steady beats one over again. He plays more lyrically, kind of improvising a little bit, adding misplacements of beats. So it's kind of hard to teach an actual drum groove. So what I figured I would do is I'd cover 4 different grooves that are a little bit easier. Actually, there's 2 grooves, which are pretty consistent, and then I have 2 intros for you, which are fairly easy as well. So here we go, pretty easy. So the first one I'm going to cover is a tune called The Fish, which is off of the Fragile album. Now, if it were up to me, I would cover the entire Close to the Edge album, starting off with the song Close to the Edge. If you're not familiar with that, it is brilliant. The drum work is fantastic, one of my favorites of all time. But anyway, I digress. So The Fish is counted in 7. Pretty easy. I'm counting in 7/8. It doesn't matter, just count to 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, etc. If you're having a hard time counting to 7, you could count 4 as 8th notes, but just leave off the last 8th note. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You get the same feeling as 7. 8 minus 1, 7. So, without further ado, here's what's going on. So your hi-hat is doing these steady beats here. 1, 2, 3. They're 8th notes, but we're counting them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The bass drum is on 1, the and of 4, and the and of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. Pretty easy. The snare drum is on 2, 3, 4, and then 6, 7. So when you get the whole thing going, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the and. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. So what happens is you get this. Pretty easy. And then on the actual song, there's a little bass feature. Live, there's an even bigger bass feature. And then there's lots of percussion and shakers and things like that. So fairly easy. That one's in 7. The next one is also off the Fragile album. This one is the intro to a song, or the beat towards the end of Heart of the Sunrise. I've talked about this once before. Very, very easy. If you're familiar with the Paradiddle Diddle, which I've talked about many times. Why? Because it's awesome. It's 2 Paradiddle Diddles. Right hand on the ride cymbal, left hand on the snare drum. When you hit your ride, you're going to hit your bass drum. And you do 2 Paradiddle Diddles. So it's right, left, right, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, left. And then simply right, left, right, left, right, left. That's it. So up to tempo. So and so on. There's variations on that theme, but that's the main thing. So 2 Paradiddle Diddle Diddles, and then right, left, right, left, right, left. Very easy. You can do that. All right, let's move on. So I wrote these out just because. Now, the next one is actually very easy, and this is one of the more popular songs. This is from the Yes album, and this is from a song called I've Seen All Good People. And very easy. This one is in 4/4, so it doesn't all have to be odd times. You're just keeping a quarter note, so 1, 2, 3, 4. With a little bit of a swing feel, your bass drum is on 1 and 3 and. But with a swing feel, you're going to count it almost like a triplet with the middle cut out. So 1 triplet, triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4. So like that. So and so on. The beat number 2 is also 2/8 notes. It's going to be on tom 2, and that's going to be 2 and. So that's pretty easy. And then finally, the snare drum is on beat 4. So it's got a that's where your anchor is. That's where you're aiming for. So put it all together. You've got slowly. So and so and so. I'm sorry. Pretty easy. And that one is, like I said, steadier. I'm picking all the simplest ones, if you will. Now the next one is a little different. This is not one of the more well-known songs. In fact, this is their most least covered song when they play it live. You don't need that fact, but I will quiz you later. So here's what's going on. We'll break it down into 2 parts. So this is the intro to a song called The South Side of the Sky, which is on the Fragile album. It starts at 27 seconds in, and it goes like this. The first part is a bass drum, followed by, which is all 16th notes, so 1 E and a, 2 E and a. 2 E and a is just 2 E and a. 1 E and a starts with the bass on the 1. The E is actually going to be doubled or diddled, so it's actually 2 30-second notes. So 1 E and then and So that part is like that. 1 E and then 2 E and E and 2 E and That's how that goes. And then the next part is 2 16th note triplets. So 3 triplet and triplet, 4 triplet and triplet. And the sticking is between the floor tom, snare drum, and bass drum. And the motion here is kind of neat. This is something Bill Bruford does several times throughout his career. So it's right hand, left hand, bass drum, and then it reverses. Left hand, right hand, bass drum. So you've got this, what I call like the pirate ship ride. You know, it goes up and it goes down like that. So you got... And it's not a very hard motion. It's a little weird if you're not used to that. It sounds weird because you're not hearing groups of 3s or groups of 6s, if you will. You're hearing these weird kind of patterns. But that's it. So the first part is 1 E and 2 E and 3 triplet and triplet, 4 triplet and triplet. So the whole thing, slowly. And then it goes into the song from there. And actually, that's about the tempo. It's not too much faster than that. So once again, and then it goes into the song. Weird intro, but I like it. You know, it's kind of disjointed, and then it gets into the steady beat that he does play with that, which I'll save for another day, perhaps. So that's it. So you got 4, 2 easy beats that are consistent, and then 2 intros. The Heart of the Sunrise does do that as part of the beat too, but it's also part of the intro. As a side note, the intro does some rolls and things like that. So it's like that. It does that a couple times, and then it goes into the main theme of so on and so on and so on. You don't have to sing. The music already does that for you. So anyway, that's it for this week. If you have any questions with these, you let me know. If there's something you want to hear, if you want me to play more, shut up less, you let me know. That's coming. If you're curious about a particular beat, particular groove, particular style, particular technique problem, shoot me a message. Let me know. And hopefully you enjoy this. Thanks.